Okay. So I saw this morning. Shit. Volume's not up.
To create a strategy for the country 15 years after the U.S. invasion. During his stay in Kabul, Mattis is expected to visit U.S. troops and meet top officials, including President Ashraf Ghani.
Okay. I don't want to play no more than that. But here, it is. Unannounced. He arrives. To assess the longest war as the Trump administration waves sending in more troops after the Taliban attack on the Afghan base there. The nerve center of Afghan and NATO combat activities. New World Order base, may as well say. It's his final stop on a 6-nation week-long tour to bolster relations with allies and partners to get an update on the conflict in Afghanistan. And here, he's the first member of Trump's cabinet to visit Afghanistan. The top commander in Kabul recently told Congress he needs just a few thousand more. Just a few thousand more. There's only 9,000 here. We need more. We need 3 to 5,000 more to die for the New World Order agenda here. So, and here you have this about this base that's got bombed. The U.S. base got bombed too. It's a secretive facility manned by U.S. forces and private military contractors. But they had little information on any damage or casualties. They're aware it was a car bomb. It said it appeared to be a number of Afghan casualties, but none among U.S. or coalition personnel. But they just killed, civilians. It's okay. Don't worry about it. No U.S. people got killed. That's what they're pointing out there. Don't worry. Just anyway. Okay, here. That's about the attack by the Taliban again. See, here it says, what do it? The defense chief quits after the attack. Deadliest ever. I'm sure. Here it says, Defense Minister and the Army Chief of Staff stepped down with immediate effect. He announced on Twitter resignations were because of the attack by the Taliban. He also replaced 4 Army Corps commanders in response to the attack. Of course, they had to because their string pullers are there. U.S. is the military-industrial complex of the New World Order. Let's see here. The attack underlines the scale of the challenge facing the Western-backed government and its international partners. So it's not just the West; it's the West and international. So the World Order, okay, UN, NATO, what have you, whatever you want to call them, the powers that should not be. Anyway, it happened while they were eating the attack, and that's what see, we can't have us looking weak, See, these people got to go, like with here in the U.S., and all the generals that Obama fired, or asked to resign because they wouldn't follow his orders. So look into that as well. Oh, this is about the U.S. bomb, the mother of all bombs. Like we've said, it's all a stage. It's all a show, They dropped this last month. I think it was last month. Anyway, I was at my former job, and seen it as it was happening, and the person was like, we should just kill them all, and I'm like, oh my God. Tried to talk reason. Anyway, you know how that goes. You know, people sucked in to this, brainwashed by this shit. Some of them are too far gone. Obviously, this person is. But they dropped it on a fortified tunnel complex suspected by used by Islamic State fighters. ISIS, the big boogeyman. It says ongoing fighting had prevented immediate or independent investigators from visiting the site. Of course. And there is the bomb in question. But look, let's see what this is. This is an editorial. God damn it. Load, please. Okay. It's editorial. Saying our biggest danger isn't ISIS, it's the idea that bombing will solve complex conflicts which they created, I'd like to say, which we all know. Been bombing Afghanistan since 2001, Iraq 2003, Syria 2014, and now North Korea, and whoever else they want to bomb. It's not ISIS. It's not ISIS. Because we all know who ISIS is. I'll get into that later. We know, y'all that's watched before. And here we go, Trump saying, aid, not bombs, is the best solution, while bombing Afghanistan and, where is it? I'm sorry. Where the fuck is it? Damn, did I not get it? Ah! Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I think it's here. Maybe. No. I'm sorry. Got a lot here. So, trying to make himself look the good guy after he dropped bombs on Syria too. Saying, oh, we need to send them aid. Why did you send them fucking bombs? Yeah. Anyway. Here we go. Defense giants are the winners in Trump's new arms race. Here we go. Yeah, here it is. I'm sorry. 59 Tomahawk missiles. Okay. You said 59 Tomahawk missiles. But you say here, aid, not bombs, is the best solution. Yeah. It's the world's most advanced cruise missile by its makers, Raytheon. Raytheon. Lovely company. Just like BAE and what's the others? I'm lost here, I'm sorry. But, look them up and you'll find they have ties to a lot of these politicians and, the various committees like the Committee 300 and all, they control all of this shit. Make triple the money, probably more. And here you go. Major Raytheon expansion could bring nearly 2,000 jobs to Tucson. This was in October 2016. Raytheon Missile Systems is planning a major local expansion that could bring nearly 2,000 jobs at high salaries. Confirmed Tuesday. This was, like I said, October 2016. It's they provided with a list of 8 unnamed employers seriously considering expanding or locating in the county, including estimated number of positions, business type, and salaries. The two officials confirmed that Raytheon, described in the list as an engineering manufacturing business with an estimated 1,975 new jobs. That's more than them. But, let's see here. One of the officials told them that the expansion is due to the county's $6 million purchase of 302 acres of land near Raytheon in 2002 to provide a buffer for the company. Security. But, I thought they just, engineering and manufacturing. Why do they need such a big buffer zone? Because they making fucking bombs. They're always positioning itself for growth. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Here we go. This was not Lockheed Martin. Sorry. This is. It's kind of related because this is from October as well. The team is aiming to win a huge contract with the Air Force to replace the Minuteman intercontinental ballistic missile. Boeing and Northrop Grumman are also bidding on the contract. General Dynamics as well, weapons makers, just look into all these companies, and you see how these politicians, people in these power positions, puppets, CEOs, whatever you want to call them, they benefit from all this war. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Here, this is from July 26th. Thanks to all who contributed. Christine, and there's a few others here too. But here, now hiring U.S. military contractor positions in Syria. So there you go. There for that. Let's see, make this a little bigger. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Here is more weapons. They won BAE won 618 million U.S. defense contract October 7, 2016. For Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System 2 rockets for the U.S. military and the governments of Iraq, Lebanon, the Netherlands, Jordan, and Australia. So, there you go. Oh yeah, and the Taliban. I'll leave the definition for that. It means student. And plural, it's plural students. Just look into this stuff there. I'll leave these links. Okay, here we have this is going into the ISIS there. I got like a minute or two here. French military caught planning ISIS false flag attack. This is October 28, 2016. I've got more, but this is I found this short notice here, but I'll leave these links below. About ISIS and who ISIS really is. There are more stuff out there. Look, what's this? And about the Toyotas. I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry. And this, illusions of opposition. I'll leave the link for that video. Check it out. But ISIS, all these fuckers, they're all in it together. It's just, they put this stuff out here to make you think. They're all battling each other, which it's an internal struggle for power to who's going to control the whole. And this other shit, it's just to keep you distracted from not seeing the bigger picture there. That, they're all in cahoots together, like that video I pointed out, the illusions of opposition says. They're all in it together. They all work together to deceive us. And so we won't see that they're all buddies. Okay, I'm gonna go. Love, Mitch. See ya.